Southern High Coach's Corner, a service of the Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home, Wymore Insurance, and J&M Liquor.
The Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore has been serving southeast Nebraska for many years and is pleased to be of help in your time of need. It's been their endeavor to come to your aid with the utmost quickness in your funeral arrangements. They've been proud to serve you in the past and are pleased to help bring you this broadcast. Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore, funeral arrangements and understanding is what you'll receive. Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore, a proud part of the community.
J&M Liquor in Wymore is your stop for everything you need heading into the weekend. Cold beer, tobacco products, hard liquor, all of it is in stock when you need it. Your wine, beer, and spirits store, open until 10 every night and until midnight Friday and Saturday on the south side of Wymore. Just cold beer and hard liquor. That's J&M Liquor in Wymore, proud supporter of Southern Athletics.
Bigger savings are yours when you package your home or farm with your auto. Call Counselor Angelo today at Wymore Insurance and compare your current policy. See how they can help you save money. Count on the #1 farm insurance company in Nebraska, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska. Call Counselor Angelo with Wymore Insurance today and start saving. Phone 402-645-3332. That's 402-645-3332.
Joined now by Angelo Stabler, head coach of the Southern boys team. Coach, you've ended the season in a high note. We were just talking about it, starting sub-state already. 3-game win streak to end out the season. How do you feel the boys played in those games?
I felt like our versatility allowed us to do what was needed for us to get those wins on the defensive end. At times it wasn't pretty, but they found ways to figure it out and find a way to win. So it was good to see that they were able to adapt and have the ability to find it within themselves to, get what needed to be done to get the W.
And I think we've kind of talked about finding consistency, and looking at the defensive side of the ball, you did. Now, specifically that Pawnee City game, 76-37 was that final score. You guys handled that. What impressed you most against, a good Pawnee team?
The discipline and the understanding of what we were trying to accomplish with our game plan and sticking to that and trusting that was a big thing. Really showed our capability. If we're able to trust our game plan, trust our strategies, that, it would give us our best chance to win. And they executed it to the best of their ability on Friday night against a great Pawnee City. And it helped that we shot the ball really well, too.
As we do in the season, 2 seniors on the roster, what have the two boys meant to you this year so far?
Seniors have been amazing. Being a young team and asking them to take upon our responsibilities that it means to be a senior and to lead a team and stuff. It took some time for them to figure out, what that means. And not only about what we were trying to, the coaches were trying to instill, but trying to figure out what their, standards and expectation and what their identity of the team they wanted to be. At the end of the day, it was their team, being the Cedars and leading the team. It took them a minute to figure out, what they wanted and how they foresee the season going. So it was a blessing, to have those seniors on the team. They did an amazing job. They asked everything we asked for. They did it with no questions asked. They led by example. They're truly going to be missed in that program after this year.
I appreciate you bringing that up because a lot of times it gets overlooked with a new coach. You mentioned it. That is the seniors team, and if those boys don't lead the locker room and if, they don't have your trust, it's hard to coach. So that's good. I'm glad you have those character kids up there, and I hope it continues on for you. Now on in the sub-state, before I let you go, Johnson County Central, you're 1-1 against them this year. What can you take against those previous games to get you a win coming up?
It's going to come down. We're going to break them down by quarters, focus on winning each quarter, doing the necessary things that we need to do, focus on the little things, understanding that the little things can make the biggest difference and, going into these tough games. So making sure we are paying attention to detail and making sure our efforts high and make sure our communication's on point. And at the end of the day, just have confidence and go out there and leave it all out there on the court one game at a time.
Well, that's the best way to look at it. And if it does, another result like the Pawnee City game, I hope for you, Angelo. That's all I've got for you again this year. Joined by Angelo Stabler, head coach of the Southern Raiders boys. Appreciate your time as always this year, sir, and hopefully get a chance to talk to you again next year.
Thank you.
Southern High Coach's Corner, a service of the Laughlin over at Funeral Home, Wymore Insurance, and J&M Liquor.